today? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I thought I'd hop on here and do a small Wip N Chat. I call it small because my Hayden is here and I don't know how long she'll be quiet before she wants to do something of her own. So, she's pretty good though. Okay. What I did here, just to give you guys a little, this is how much I've gotten done so far. I think it's coming along really good. I'm really loving it. But because it's got some confetti in it, it's not a horrible amount, but just enough to where big squares are a little time consuming. So what I did is I took and I cut little squares so that I could do small squares. And it seems like it's a little better for me, patient-wise. So we're going to be working in this corner here, and this is going to be a little bird I see. So I have my legend, or whatever you want to call it, up here where it gives you all your symbols and everything. But I also have my paper that came in the package. You know, it would be nice if they sent these with all of our diamond paintings, no matter how expensive or how cheap, because this really helps, because I don't have to, you know, worry about whether I see this up here. I can look right here and I have my symbols. So that's what I've been following here. And let me move this. It's got an address on it that I need to move. I also have, a cup of coffee this morning because it is early, and I've got it in my pray cup. This cup has been a blessing already. It helps me remember to pray, pray, pray. And I do try to pray all the time. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am glad you're here. I am so thankful for all the new subscribers that I have gotten over the last week or so. Hayden, would you bring Grandma a bottle of water, please? Sometimes coffee don't do it. I get a scratchiness in my throat. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I'm having a little bit of issues, but I really believe it's just allergy related. I have been to a throat specialist, and he said everything was fine. He told me just continue to drink, you know, liquids when I'm, when I'm recording or talking. And so I try to either have some coffee or some coffee and water, which I forgot my water, and Hayden just brought me some. So I will stop occasionally and have a little sip, and maybe I won't have a coughing fit. But let's get started on this little birdie here. I like to start from the top and work my way down through the symbols and numbers. I'm going to move you guys over just a little and try and keep you in focus while I'm doing it. There. I hope I have you close enough. If I put you down any lower, then my pen will hit the camera holder. Plus, I'm trying to angle this to where I won't, you won't see the holder this time. Last time, the camera holder, tripod, it's not really a tripod, so I'm just calling it a camera arm, was in my video all the way through it. So I'm going to try and avoid that this time. So if you see me playing with this, that's the reason. It's just getting it right. And you notice my lamp. how good it lights up my area. So what's everybody been doing? I hope everybody's been doing a lot, having fun. I hope the weather in your area is tolerable today. I pray everybody has a cooler day today. I know down in the South, the heat has been really bad. It won't pause. Can you just tell me? Sorry, you guys. Hayden saw my cross stitch soaking in the sink, and she wanted to know why. And I was explaining to her that it soaks the ink out of it. So I had a completion that I'll be sharing with you guys. I wanted to soak the ink out because it was stamped, and I wanted to soak the ink out so I can show you guys completed and no ink. Usually I show with the ink, but I decided to soak it out this time. So, what's everybody been up to? I think I asked that question before I got interrupted. I was texting with my daughter-in-law this morning, and it's raining in Florida there where they are. They live in Gibsonton, which is right by, well, it's part of Tampa, kind of. It's just like I call it a suburb because it's right off of all the main roads and everything. It's a pretty good sized little place. I mean, you run out of it and you're in Tampa. That's the way it is there. And that's where, if anybody watches, let me think of her name. I'm sorry. Amy Marriott. She doesn't live too far from my son and his family. A whole different area, different town, but kind of in the same strip. She lives closer to Sarasota than my son. Sarasota got flooded pretty bad in some areas. I was watching a video yesterday of a young woman. Can't think of her name because I haven't watched her channel before. And she was showing her parents' home where it had gotten flooded over by the Amish community there in Sarasota. Pine Park, I think, was the place that flooded really bad. And how it was so sad because the people in that area, a lot of them lost their homes and everything. You know, there was a few things they could salvage that, you know, that was higher up. You know, I think the water got up to like 5 feet, I think, if I remember correctly. That's a lot of water, y'all. I mean, they had a beautiful home too. They were getting ready to renovate the kitchen or something. I can't remember. Anyway, renovate some in their home, and then they lost it due to flooding. So, I mean, it's hard. It's hard enough to keep up a home in today's world with all of the price hikes and everything, but then to have everything just destroyed, by flood. I pray that they had flood insurance. I don't remember if the daughter said whether they did or not. I really don't remember. I pray they did, and I pray everybody in that area did. I don't even know if they will give you flood insurance if you move into a flood zone without you paying a lot of extra money. Because I don't know much about the Florida insurance. I don't live down there. I love to visit and be with my kids and my grandkids, but no, I don't want to live down there. Number one, it's too hot in the summer. And number two, I love the changing of the trees in the winter and fall and summer and spring. I like to see all the flowers blooming in the spring, and the smell of spring here in Michigan. All it's just beautiful. And then summer and fall is our other beautiful, beautiful season. The beaches here in Michigan are gorgeous. We have a lot. Like I live close to Lake Michigan, in around St. Joseph, Michigan. I don't live in St. Joseph. I wish I did, because that's right on the lake. But I'm happy where I am, because I got a nice little country home that I've lived in ever since I've been married, practically. My husband bought it the second year. We moved in before our second wedding anniversary. We were married a year when we started looking for our home. And yeah, we celebrate. I was trying to remember. That's been a long time ago. We celebrated our wedding anniversary in the house that we were renting, and we started looking for our own home and that we could buy. And that is when we found this house and moved into it in the fall, before wintertime. We spent our second Christmas in this house, and it has been our home ever since. We've both been very happy here. I was 17 when I got married. I dated with my husband for 2 years before we married, because he was in the service, so we didn't do a whole lot of dating, because he was sent over to Germany. A lot of my subscribers that follow me have heard this story a time or so, but new followers, I'm just telling you a little bit about a little history. My husband and I dated for a couple of years, off and on, when he would come home from the Army on leave. And he was in the Army when he asked me if I would wait for him and marry him when he came home. We had only dated for, we started dating in March. Was it March? I'm trying to remember. No, we started dating around November in 68. 1968. My husband went into the service March 18th, 1969. And he was in the Army for a few months. And before he shipped overseas, he asked me to wait for him and marry him. So we hadn't been dating a year when he asked me if I would wait for him and marry him. And of course I said yes. So he got out of the Army in 1971 in March. And in May of the same year, we got married. So we've been married a long time. And I won't say that we haven't had our ups and downs, because I think everybody does. You don't start out knowing each other unless you've been dating and living together. Back when we were kids, not too many couples lived together without being married, that I can remember. You know, it just wasn't done. And if you got a divorce back then, you had to have a very good reason to get a divorce, because divorces were hard to come by. But anyway, that's how long I have been married. 50. I think we'll celebrate our 54th wedding anniversary this year. I think it'll be 54, 53, 54. It's a long time. Might be 55. But it's been long enough to where don't plan on a new husband anytime soon. I'm keeping the one I got. I was going to say something. See, I think of these things I want to talk about, but usually when I get on here, I just go to blabbing and can't remember what I wanted to talk about. It's just me. Y'all know me. You've been with me, you know me. Can't follow half of what I say half the time. But you'll hear all kinds of little things going on. Because I'll talk about bits, pieces of this and bits and pieces of that. And if anybody wants to know anything, as long as it's not too personal, I'll answer your questions. I don't have a problem with it. And if y'all want to do another Q&A, I can do that if I can get enough questions. I have a lot of followers, subscribers to my channel, but not a lot of comments. I have a lot of people. I get a decent amount of views to my channel. There again, I don't get a huge amount of comments. Mostly the comments are from the same people that always comment, and they've become close friends, I feel, over time. And I understand not everybody likes to comment on videos, and it's okay. I would appreciate it, though, if you like my video, the content of it, that you would give it a like. Now, I don't monetize my channel, so you liking my video is not going to gain me any money, but it'll help me get my videos out there, and more people see my videos and maybe like them. That part I would appreciate. Stacy sent me this diamond painting here. I think this is my second or third diamond painting from when I started diamond painting. Let me tell you a little bit about that. I have new subscribers that don't know. My daughter, Stacy, who lives in Florida, she does have a channel. She hasn't been posting videos lately. Stacy never was into to YouTube a whole lot. She watches videos, and she'll make videos more often when I'm with her. But she's kind of, right now, just kind of took a break. Stacy's been through a lot of health problems in the last 4 years. Be 4 years or 5. I've kind of lost track, but I think it's 4 years. She got a new liver transplant be 4 years. She got a new liver transplant in 2020. And before her liver transplant, when she was sick, Stacy got into crocheting. And she was crocheting some of the prettiest afghans and different things she needed things to keep her mind occupied with what was going on with her, because at that time they didn't know that she had liver failure. And so she started crocheting, and I went to Florida in 2020 in the fall. I went off and on before that, while she was in and out of the hospital, and them trying to find out why she was sick. Well, about August, she called. She was in the hospital, and she called me, and she told me that they wanted hospice to take over. Well, that scared the tar out of us, because hospice is a scary word to me. And so we took our camper and we went to Florida to be with Stacy. And on the way to Florida, while we were on our way, I never told Stacy I was coming to Florida. I just talked to her like I was home and out doing stuff, And when we got to Florida, before I got to Florida, she called and she said that someone from Orlando, she was in Winter Haven, and someone from Orlando came and told her that she heard her story, checked her, and told her she needed to be transferred to the liver liver transfer part of the hospital. I don't know why I can't think of the name of these hospitals. I've been to them so much. But anyway, the hospital there in Orlando. And she got transferred while we were on our way there they got her back on her feet, and I talked to her, and once we got there, I talked to her, and she asked me what I was doing, and I told her I was in Florida to take care of her. And she was just flabbergasted, y'all. She didn't know what to think. Well, I took over taking care of Stacy and helping her with Kathy when she was in and out of the hospital, and did all the footwork, taking her to the doctors, took over with that. And so Ashley could concentrate on working and keeping a roof over their head. And so in 2020 in December, she got her liver transplant. And since then, she has been into different crafts. Well, she went from cross-stitching after we came back home from taking care of her. And there's a lot more to that story. If y'all want to hear more, let me know and I will fill you in more. But right now, I'm just going to end that part because I was just giving a little background on Stacy. When I got back home, I started talking to her. We talked on the phone all the time. Well, she got into diamond painting. And I asked her, what's diamond painting? And she tried explaining to me on the phone. And then I remembered I had saw a video on Nicole 911 doing diamond painting. But, you know, I never watched that much of it. I didn't go looking for it or anything. I just watched it on her channel. And I told Stacy, I said, man, I could never do them little old bitty things. She said, yeah, you can, Mom. She said, when you come to visit, I'll show you. I'll have you painting, and I'll show you. So in 2021, or 2022, it was 2022, I'm pretty positive. Stacy will correct me if I'm wrong. When we went down in the fall in November for the holidays, Stacy got me started on diamond painting, and I've been diamond painting ever since. Well, in the last few months, Stacy decided she wanted to cross stitch. Stacy's never cross stitched before. She just got started, and Stacy started with the stamped cross stitch, which got me interested. So I got back into it. And Stacy does a lot of the counted cross stitch now. She likes doing the counted. She has a lot of the stamped, but she likes the counted. So she's doing a lot of that. What I'm doing is trying to open these bags, y'all. When I'm back here. To get me some more diamonds out. And so that's where I got into my cross stitching again too. Is from Stacy. But Stacy is the one that gets me into all of these different things that I'm doing. Now the beaded one that I'm in the process of doing, which I will show you guys in an upcoming video. I did an unboxing, but I started working on it, and I will do a small video on that. Maybe in the next video. I'll see how things are. But anyway, that one Stacy hasn't done yet, but I look for her to do it when she's, you know, she sees how mine is turning out. She'll probably get started on that too, because there's not much that we don't like of the same stuff. So I think it's kind of neat. So I'm pretty sure that if anything ever happens to me between all my kids that do like crafting, my stuff will find a very good home. So that's why I don't mind buying things. And every now and then I'm lucky enough to do a PR package, which really helps the budget. So another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and it's very important. If you have a channel, now I have not heard from this person in a little while, because I kind of blocked him. I had this person that was a subscriber to my channel, and he was coming on my channel, and he would get my email, and he was emailing me and pretty much begging for money for an orphanage in Uganda, I think it is the name of the place. You guys, this guy has a YouTube channel, and looks very healthy in his YouTube channel, but he's telling me he's bedridden and all of this. And I tried to explain to him that I don't have the money to donate or the means, And yeah, he was very insistent the last time. He got pretty mouthy because I don't know if he thinks because I have all of this stuff on my channel in my background, my crafts and stuff, that I spend a lot of money on that stuff or what. But I explained to him, I'm an elder woman that lives on Social Security. We don't have a lot of money, And you guys, be careful. I finally had to block him. He was just starting to get really insistent that he wanted me to send him money, that he knew that I had it. And, so that's the reason I don't put my address on my channel. I will not put it on my channel because that is the reason. I don't want people showing up at my home. I know it's easy to find people if you know approximately, or even the town they live in nowadays. And that is scary. But I wanted to put that out there just so you guys know that be careful. Someone texts you for money, for orphanage or anything. Don't send money without knowing what you're doing, because they are out there to get our money, and a lot of us don't have money to give. If I understand a lot of my subscribers, and I do look to see who is subscribed to my channel. I go through my subscribers, and a lot of my subscribers are elderly. They're women my age or a little younger. Some are just a tad bit older, not much. And yeah, that is scary. It's very scary. But I thought I would let y'all know, and excuse me. Sorry. It's usually when I get excited about something, it causes me to start coughing. And I'm very passionate about that. But I want y'all to know I will post, if I can find it, in, I don't think I have it. I really don't. But if I can find the channel, I will let you guys, I will post the channel so y'all will know the channel. And I will post it up here. I don't want him getting any credit, but I will post it simply because y'all need to know more about it. I'm not saying this guy doesn't take care of an orphanage. I'm not saying that. Not by any means am I judging him for that or anything. What I am saying is he insisted that I send him money even after I told the gentleman I don't have it. You guys that watch me buy stuff, I'm not spending very much money on anything. Stacy and I swap once a month. So there I get 12 diamond paintings. Lately we've been doing one diamond painting, and then one, I've been doing one diamond painting, and then the next month a cross stitch. But they're neither there or there. I get six diamond paintings, 6 cross stitches from Stacy. Hers usually, I think the most Stacy has spent on a diamond painting for me, guessing, this is a guess, is maybe $18 or $19. Maybe. She would have to correct me. But Then I have other friends that send me diamond paintings and gifts. And I have, I do Temu, where I get my diamond paintings and cross stitch for a matter of under $5, most of them. You know, it's cheap, y'all. It's a, if I could afford to buy the licensed artwork, I would. Now, do I buy licensed artwork? Yeah, if I can find it on sale. I did a survey for Diamond Art Club about a week ago, and they gave me a $15 voucher for doing that survey. Hang on, y'all. I got to get a cord and plug this up. I'm sorry. I know I stopped my diamond painting, but I'm fixing to die here. And I got to get a cord. But I wanted to keep talking if I can. And so I took that voucher that I got from Diamond Art Club, and I ordered me a diamond painting. And that diamond painting, you know, it'll be here soon. And I am really excited about it. Because why not? You know, why shouldn't I? I got it for, it was a $59 diamond painting. Okay, I am going to have to put my hand over this. It was a $59 diamond painting that I got for $24 after all the credit and all that kind of stuff. And I got, you know, I had to pay shipping, of course, which was $10. And so I did get a good deal on that. And I ordered it because I think it's gorgeous, and I'm going to share it with y'all when y'all get here. And then I have licensed diamond paintings that have been given to me by a beautiful friend that lives in Florida. Her name is Marcia. And I don't mind telling y'all her name because she has just been a blessing in our lives. She's very sweet. She has gifted me with several diamond paintings. And when I say several, I mean several. My daughter has given me licensed diamond paintings. And the first ones I ever bought, I got buy one, get one free, and they were half price. They were on clearance, so I got them for $40 plus shipping, about $50 for 2 Diamond Art Club. That was a long time ago. And I have bought 2 Diamond Art Club from Hobby Lobby on clearance. So, yeah, I buy licensed diamond paintings if I can find them on sale. But I'm just telling you guys, be careful. I don't have a lot of money. I do have diamond paintings. I have a lot of stuff. I was in swaps for years. I started doing swaps, pocket letter swaps on here when my kids moved to Florida. I didn't have anything to keep me busy. So I started doing swaps on... First, I started it on Facebook, and then I grew to YouTube. And so I did that for years, and that's where a lot of my stuff comes from. My scrapbooking and all that. I've bought a few scrapbooking things through the years. And when I was working, I was in a couple of clubs. Since I quit working, I had to drop the clubs I was in because I don't have to be in them anymore. I wish I did, but I don't. And that's the way it is. If you can't do something, you quit. So I have been blessed with a lot of stuff. And so I know it all shows behind me when I'm on video a lot of times. But that don't mean I went out and paid for it. Just because I have a lot of stuff, that don't mean I went out and bought it all. It means I have a lot of stuff. A lot of things are given to me. So, I don't know why I'm on that rant. I just want y'all to know, if you have a channel, be careful. If you put your email down anywhere, there's always a chance that you will get somebody that thinks that you should give them money. You know? Anyway, let's get to some fun stuff. Now, we have our challenge going on this month. Well, it's a diamond paint along. And we are doing a religious theme. And I know that a lot of people's not religious. That don't mean you can't join us and do some diamond painting. Do whatever you want. Post your videos. Oh, anyway. I don't know if you've joined us or not, but I hope you will. And just diamond paint whatever you want to. It's okay. I don't care what you diamond paint. I just try to come up with themes that that nobody else has, so I don't copy anybody. And, you know, there's always somebody that's going to do the theme that you think nobody else is doing, because there's so many people doing this stuff. So, anyway, it's fun. It's just fun. And hope y'all join us. Where did I get off at? Somewhere I got off onto a tangent. Something I didn't need to be on, I guess. What'd I do? I just put this on the wrong one. So I need to take it off. I'm getting myself all messed up. I can't get my bag open. They fight me. They got these little lips on them, and I decided not to oh, go back. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't find the one I covered up. Oh, well, it's just one. No big deal. I guess what I was talking about really wasn't important, because I can't think of what it was. You know, you ever have them days? Well, I have them. Every now and then, they want to come in and haunt me. Let's see. I don't know how I got pulled away. My baby girl pulled me away. That's how it was. But I think I was talking about joining us in our monthly diamond paint along. And I hope you guys will. We have a Facebook that's a private group that we would love for you to join and be a part of. We pray for each other. We do prayer requests. We even do that on my channel. You're welcome to post it. You can email me with your prayer request. If you want your name on our list, we'll put your name on the list. If you want it just kept private, I can just say we have a private prayer request and leave it at that. I mean, we don't need to know what you need from God. God already knows. And so just whatever you want to share. And I hope you'll join, and hope I'm not running anybody off by this rambling video today. I think I've been interrupted now about 4 times. And when I get interrupted, I kind of lose my train of thought. And it takes me a minute to get back on track. But if anybody's interested in anything that I have been talking about and want to know more of it, let me know. I will gladly tell you more, as long as it's not too personal. For my new subscribers, I have 3 children, 1 boy, 2 girls, all adults, married, got kids. My son has 3 children, 2 married. 1 has 3 children, a boy and 2 girls. So I have 3 great-grandchildren that live in Florida. I have my oldest daughter was married and had 5 children with her first husband, and only one of them is married, and she has 2 children, a girl and a boy. So I have 5 great-grandchildren. And then I have my daughter married again a few years back. She's been with this guy for a little while. Kathy is 11. That's so she's had 6 children, and her youngest is 11. Just turned 11. So she's been with her second husband for about 12 years. And my youngest daughter lives here close to me, and she has my Hayden, which is at my house a lot. You'll hear me talk about her. She's autistic, and it's hard to get her to come on a video with me. But every once in a while, she'll show her pretty little face, or you'll hear her say something. So I have 11 grandchildren and 5 great-grandchildren and 3 children. And I have 2 son-in-laws, 1 son-in-law that will always be a son-in-law because he'll always be part of our family. And then I have a precious daughter-in-law. So I have a pretty good-sized family, and I'm proud of them. So that's just a little bit about me. There's a lot. So I'm going to get off of here. My husband will be home from walking soon, and I was trying to get this video done before he came home, but I'm just yak. Some say they don't mind me yakking, so you got a good one this morning with a lot of yakking and a lot of twisting and a lot of this. But I'm going to finish this bird offline, and I'm going to try and finish this section. There's 2 sections here because I've made little sections. And another thing that I'm doing is I'm saving my little cut pieces. I'm saving these because this side is your side that goes against your diamond painting. This side doesn't, so it's easy to tell which side, and I can use these on another diamond painting just to cover it up. So, why not? Save what I can, right? So, anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Don't forget to pray for me, and I'll pray for you, and I'll try not to hit the camera anymore. Pray for our prayer list. Pray for each other. Pray for our election and our country and our leaders, our churches. Please pray for our churches. Our pastors. Pastors need a lot of prayer. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I'm going to move my camera up. I'm going to show y'all. This is what I look at when I'm diamond painting. This was sent to me by a sweet friend. It says, all the beauty of nature can be found in a single butterfly. And this is true. This over here is a heart from my great-granddaughter that I kept for a couple of weeks. Isn't it beautiful? She's 6. So precious. This is my name that was on a swap that I did with somebody a long time ago, and I put it up here. I don't know how well that shows up. This is me and little Donnie when he was about month old. He was not very old. I think he was about a month old when this was took. This was took in my living room. And this is me on our back deck in the wintertime, of course. I was still working. And then this postcard was sent to me by a friend, Marcia, from Florida. And I put it there because Hayden likes that movie. And I thought she would like to see that. So I'm adding things to my work area as I get it in the mail that I like. And, you know, it just gives me a nice background to look at. So I really need to put these behind a little frame or something to protect them from the dust and everything. I was going through pictures and found these, and I thought, you know, why not put them there? This just reminds me of myself a long time ago. I was very small. Before I had my son, I weighed 124 pounds. After I had my son, I weighed 160. I carried my weight with him. Didn't get rid of much. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this, y'all. I'm just in a mood this morning, I guess. I have an angel on my desk that was gifted to me by a friend that I have known since I was 17 and she was 16. And these are my scriptures that I'm writing on cards and I share with y'all sometimes. So my desk is pretty full, actually. These are cups that my husband brings home with the coffee or something, and I use them for little trash things. Yeah, he goes to Four Winds, and he plays a little bit, but he's $3 or $5. He never spends very much. I have a good husband. He thinks when you work hard for your money, you keep it. You don't go and give it to the casinos, but he does like to stop in and play $5 or $3 and get him a cup of coffee. There's not much to do in the wintertime or anything, and there's in the summer, really, when you're our age, we don't go to movies much. We're not into the kind of movies they play nowadays. Now, I take Hayden to see the animated movies every now and then. If there's something coming out that she wants to go see, her and I will go. But other than that, we don't really go do anything other than he'll go and get out for a drive and stop in, play, and get him a cup of coffee. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to get off of here. I've done yacked my mouth off. And I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing it by now. So, I'm going to say, God bless you. We were showing my husband how to do this. You take and you fold your hands and put them together. Bring your thumbs down. And you got a heart. So I'm going to say I love each one of you guys with all my heart. And if you stayed till the end of this video, God bless you. Bye, y'all.